okay. Yeah, I'm told 2 minutes behind time. I'm told.
You're going to tell them that, yeah? Okay.
Start with the
Thank you.
second medal match. Pistol.
Do you have the start list for the rifle, please? For the rifle, do you have the start list?
I gave you all the start list. They should be on the ground. Look, because I gave you all
Oh,
the
sorry.
start
Yeah,
list.
no, okay, all right. Sorry, I just had to take my headphones off for something. Can you just repeat? Sorry.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we announce that we are very fast change over the targets and
Yep.
the athletes put their rifles on their tables, get in position right now. So before the audience come back, because we want to start punctually, the TV announced everything, the athletes are ready. So please, everybody come back, fill up the audience for the fantastic call-in. We'll start. So I have a look to the TV. Where is the TV manager? Not here. This is a wonderful man from the ESC. If you want to have a nice picture, ask him. He knows how to do the training from you, so you must get it. So, come together. We want to start. The air rifle solo medal match. The best 4 athletes, 2 women, 2 men, which want to become the champion of the Champions League 2025 Istanbul. Yes. Looking for a TV. Also want to have information. If the TV is ready. I see. So the TV is ready. So then, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. Now we start the command by the first command of our CRO.
Athletes to the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the applause for position D. Here we welcome from the Czech Republic, Filip Nepešar. The bronze medalist of the European Games in Linz, and the gold medalist of the Junior European Championships, and 2 times silver at the World Cup final in New Delhi, and the Junior World Championships in Seoul, is here in that medal match on this position for the Czech Republic. Filip Nepešar! On position C, a big applause for the Polish Julia Piotrowska. At the Olympic Games in Paris, she participated with the air rifle, and silver she won at the European Championships 24 in the air rifle women class. Gold she won as a junior at the World Cup in Baku and the European Championships in Osijek. This young lady wants to become a champion. Her name is Julia Piotrowska. On position B, representing Hungary, his name is István Pei. 2 finals at the Olympic Games in Tokyo. Not medal right now, but this will come. The European champion 4 times in Châteauroux and other European championships. 1 gold at the World Cup in Baku, 1 the final of the World Cups in New Delhi 24 and 17. So this man knows how to win. His name is István Pei. Last but not least, on position A, representing Norway, this is Jeanette Dushman.
Hello everyone, welcome to Istanbul for our first action of the European Champions League. It's all about the 10 metre range, and today is all about the solo competition. 32 athletes have been whittled down to just 8, 4 in the air rifle, 4 in the air pistol discipline. We are going to start with the air rifle solo medal match. As we check in on our officials, assistant jury from Turkey, and a big moment for the home officials enjoying this competition. We've had a whole day of action to get to this point here in Istanbul. Selectum City is where we are. We've already had a little earthquake tremor. Are we going to have a very, very big earthquake surprise here? Laura Gultepe is our Chief Range Officer. We'll introduce you to our 4 athletes that have made it through to the final in just one moment. They'll have some sighting times, which will give us time to go through the athletes. 11 nations here, national teams here on merit, on ranking points. And, well, we'll go through how this works as well. But it has to be said, it's a very exciting competition, and we are really happy to be here at the hotel in Turkey. We are actually, as it happens, on the Asian side of Istanbul, just across the Bosphorus, but it is Turkey, it is a European nation, and we do have some Turkish interest in the finals today, so do stick with us. We've got the air pistol first, and then we have the air rifle first, and then we have the air pistol. And well, the women, 16 of them, have been competing separately to the men. The 16 men in the rifle and the pistol disciplines in the semi-finals, and only the top athlete from each of those contests has gone through, and the Czech coach Lubos Becker will be very happy that Filip Nepichal has made it through. It's a really high quality field, as you'd expect from those who have made it through to the Champions League meeting here. Filip Nepichal, Julia Petruska, Istvan Penny and Jeanette Hogg Dustad, Czech Republic, Poland, Hungary and Norway. The coaches, well, he was cheerful and joking earlier on, but Mateusz has his game face on here, ready to take his 30-second timeout if needs be. These are the 4 that have made it through. We had a couple of women's semi-finals and a couple of men's semi-finals, and that has harvested our 4, and a chance for a cash prize here, of course. Lindis Greistel will be keeping a close eye on Jeanette Dustad, the 26-year-old, of course. These are the 4 waiting for the chance for the competition to get underway. 5 series of 5 shots, hit or miss. And this is the route to the final. There were some very close run affairs. Petruska just 1 point ahead of Marie Lochved, almost 2 Norwegians in the final. It was easy for Dustad. Penny had an easy run through, and Nepichal a couple of points ahead of Maricic. So let's just go through how it works. 10.3 or higher is a hit. Basically, you just have to keep ahead of the rest. Remember, after the 3rd series, the 4th athlete leaves, and the next series, the 3rd athlete leaves, and so it goes on until we know who is our European Champions League winner in the rifle solo medal match here. Remember, we've got qualification for the team competition tomorrow, and then we will be streaming on Saturday all day the bronze and gold medal matches in that competition. So these are the 4 that are in there. The last 4, they've made it through. Dustad of Norway, Istvan Penny, 28 years of age, but seems to be around for a very long time. Julia Petruska of Poland, 24, and Filip Nepichal, 26 years of age. So a fairly young field, I think it's fair to say. Dustad, 5 times European champion, on the far side of that shot as we pan across through to Philippe Nepijal, the man who lives in Koilin. Won World Cup gold as a 16-year-old in Baku back in 2016. Now, that is something to hold on to. He made the headlines there. You saw a glimpse of Dustad. 10 World Cup golds, 3 in the 10-metre discipline. And a lot of these athletes, of course, involved in the 50-metre 3 position. And in fact, Penny, who is on position B, is a veteran not only of 3 Olympic Games, but a world champion at 300 metres. A very different kettle of fish, that one. There is Penny, 7 World Cup golds, 1 individual air rifle title, 4 times European champion, couple at 10 metres. Very decorated crew, as you would expect from the Champions League. Petruska just to the left-hand side as we look towards the athletes. The diminutive Polish athlete, the 24-year-old, been in good form, won at the IWSF GP in Rusa this year. Had a clean sweep actually, individual team, mixed team. 1 team in Hammer in 2022 at the European Championships. Was a very absorbing junior and senior championships that year, just as we were coming out of the chaos of COVID. Although I did manage to catch COVID in Hamar. There you go. You can't win them all. 6 minutes then to get themselves ready to adjust the sights if needs be. They've got the monitors in front of them. They will be able to see in perhaps a bit more detail our monitors showing just hits or misses. This is a man, didn't quite make it into the solo final. The home hero, bit of a cult figure after it all blew up in the Olympic Games. The Turkish James Bond. Hopefully we'll see him at some stage on Saturday in a gold medal match.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's on you, dear audience. Get ready.
We are almost ready. The sighting time is done. Our announcer is Philippe Bernhard. He's been whipping the crowd into a frenzy all day. Put a real shift in. Good crowd, not all in the seats, a lot standing to the side. Remember, 5 series of 5 shots. They get 250 seconds for each series, but it is hit and miss. It's a little bit different. We mixed it up here for the Champions League, 3rd season, of course, 3rd year, and the clock counts down. We are underway in this final for the air rifle in the solo medal match. Who will pull that trigger first? Who will get the first hit? It's a miss from Nepijal. Puts him on the back foot immediately as Penny hits. Gets a ripple of applause. We had a monster shoot off in the air pistol just before. We were just a couple of minutes delayed because of that, with Seval Tahan of Turkey just edging out Kostadinova. I think it was 3 or 4, possibly a bit more shoot-offs. Also involved in that was Gobeville. But we're on the air rifle for this first match. Pistols later on. 2 in 2 for Penny. No one else hit their first shot. Nepijal has nailed his second. Remember, for 3 series before we do leave anyone. Penny with that palm grip, the more prevalent. Dustad gets onto the scoreboard. Just outside the medals at the Olympic Games in Paris, 4th. 3 times she's done that in her career, a couple of times in Tokyo as well. She's a class act, and she'll keep calm. It's great that we've got a mixed team, so to speak. We've got 2 men, 2 women in this final. It's good to see. I think it makes it a bit more interesting. At the moment, it's Istvan Penny who is ahead by 1. Nepeshal has come back from that first miss and is starting to find his range a wee bit. Tustad and Nepeshal and Petrushka stumbled early, but keeping the pressure on. Only 1 shot, the 3 of them behind Penny at the moment. But Penny is peerless. He is looking really good. Nepeshal, well, not damage limitation, we're a long way to go, but you don't want to start with a miss. But at the moment, everybody else coming to the party. Green starting to light up our screen. Look at the slow, deliberate preparation, heartbeat slowing. The canvas suits helping to keep them stable. Slight angle for Dusted on her shot. Oh, and a miss from Penny. So that might level things up. Yes, Nepeshal, he nails his last one. 4 for him, 4 for Penny. What about Dusted and Petrushka, the 2 female athletes, just shooting a little slower. Petrushka does well. Dusted a miss, so she'll be bottom of the pile at the moment, but goodness me, it is very close. Just 1 shot separating all 4 and nothing between the first 3. That's the first of our 5 series done and dusted. Penny, Petrushka, Nepeshal, all with just the 1 miss. Dusted needs to get into the groove. Loves the, I'm talking about Penny enjoying a bit of 300-metre action, so does Dusted. 3 times world champion, set the world record in August. But this, a very different thing. Transferable skills, of course, but very different ammunition, very different setup, very different weights. Seeing the bent back. The jacket's helping to keep them stable. Second series then, we're underway. And again, early shot from Penny, and he misses this time, so does Nepeshal. He's still taking selfies as Yusuf Dikec. He's just outside the hall. I've no doubt be watching when we get to the air pistol solo medal match, because his colleague Sevil Tarhan is one of the 4. Do stay with us for that. We've got a lot of action to go before we get to the pistol boys and women. Dusted with the only green of the first lot of this second series. Penny comes to the party a little belatedly. Oh, another miss from Nepeshal. There's a lot more red on the board than there was at this stage in the first series, for sure. 2 out of 2 from Dusted. Excellent from the Norwegian. Leapfrogs into the lead, but it's a share of the lead at the moment. Penny, after that miss, has hit 2 in a row. Dusted 3 out of 3. That is excellent from the woman you can see on the right hand side, just taking a breather, setting herself up again. Three misses in a row from Nepeshal. Oh dear, what is going on with the Czech athlete? Decorated, little adjustment being made from Nepeshal. Not happy with the setup. Penny back into good form. 3 out of 4, but 4 out of 4 for Dusted. And Petrushka, you saw there, just taking her time. Look at the composure, look at the stillness. Always going to a little bit of a sway. You've just got to control it and then know when's the right time to let rip. And that was good from Nepomuk. That's better. Keeps him in touch with one series to go before we lose our last athlete. All green from Dustad. Excellent from the Norwegian. She likes European competitions. 5 times, we say, European champion. Petruska and Nepomuk just finishing off. It's not good from Nepomuk, who's gone from a share of the lead to being 3 behind. And not surprisingly, a timeout has been called. Everyone can use the timeout, of course. Some choose to, some choose not to. The Norwegian coach is just going to stand. No need to say anything after a 5 out of 5, but Philipp Nepomuk readjusting that jacket, trying to get himself back in the zone again. He's in a spot of bother here. It was the Hungarian who took the timeout. Just 30 seconds, it's short and sharp and sweet. Perhaps not so sweet for that man. The man in orange is going to have to hit 5 and hope.
For the next competition series, load.
He sailed through 2 points ahead of Miran Maricic of Croatia in qualification. But this is going to be interesting. Series 3 then, the next 5 shots. Our counter clicks over, we are underway. And the first shot is from Penny as predicted, and it is a hit. Petruska hits as well. Now then, what about Dustad and Nepomuk? Nepomuk taking his time. The Czechia athlete. Now from Colin. A little bit of pressure here. Everyone else has hit and he has missed again. And he is adrift now. Petruska won in Hammer the European Championship. Final of the World Championship in Cairo in 2022 as well, just outside the medals. Dustad, this would be a notable scout, wouldn't it, as well? Not to mention a decent cash payday as well. Clock ticking down, still plenty of time. Dustad and Penny will add a lot on their copybook in this series. Penny nailing a 3rd. He's in good form here. Dustad has that, I was going to say 100-metre stare, 100-yard stare, but it's a 10-metre stare, of course. That left eye blinkered away so she can keep it open. And it's done the job. 3 out of 3 for her. Nepomuk, 2 misses and a hit. He is fading fast and will be the first to disappear back to his seat. And sometimes it's almost hard to put your finger on why you hit either bad form or good form. Nepomuk started well with a 4, but then a 1, and at the moment he's on 1 here as well. 3 misses from Petruska. Nepomuk with 2 hits, too little too late. Penny and Dustad, the 2 on the left hand side as the audience look, are the 2 who are flying at the moment. Perfect again. That's the second time the first time he's done that. It was Dustad who was perfect last time around, and perfect this time around as well. So that is the third series done and dusted.
First decision, the first winner is
And our first man to leave is Philippe Nepijal. Started so well with 4 in the first series, but that one in the second series really didn't help. The timeout was to no avail, and Philippe Nepijal will have to settle for 4th place.
13 hits. Düstad
Well done to him. Getting to any final is an achievement.
for these two athletes. Piotrowska will have a chance by the next
So,
series.
4th place for the Czechia athlete.
Audience for
It's a battle between Düstad and Penny at the moment. Piotrowska with a bit of
For the next competition series,
space to make up. It's a lot to ask, and well, there's no more to ask for Philippe Nepijal. He will sit and watch with the rest of us. Away we go then. Series 4, getting to the sharp end here. Miss from Penny. Piotrowska back into something like form after that 2 last time around, a 4, and then a 2. How does that happen? Düstad takes the time. Ooh, and gets no reward. So Penny and Düstad stumble. Is it possible that Piotrowska could somehow get herself back in here? Well, she's put some pressure on the other two. We'll be able to see what is going on. Penny hits. You'll feel happier with that. Düstad, focus on her. Slightly behind the other two in her rhythms. It's a hit for Düstad, so level with Penny. Those two gunning for the title. Piotrowska missing her 3rd. Istvan Penny back into some decent form again. Never less than 4 so far. Düstad with a 3, but then 2 perfect series. Not going to be perfect this time. Real hum around the ballroom, as it sometimes is at the Selectum City Hotel here in Istanbul. Oh, that's a good from Piotrowska. Is it a little too late? It is going to be, because Düstad's on 16. Will it be 17 from Penny as we go into our last series? Piotrowska coming back strongly. That 2 in the previous series really harming her chances. Takes his time, and he has some time. The clock is still ticking down. Oh, it's a miss, and Düstad, it misses as well. Well, they are matching each other, hit for hit and miss for miss, but we do have to say goodbye to our 3rd place athlete. Julia Piotrowska of Poland has to take her seat, the 24-year-old, the youngest in the field. Wonderful athlete already with a lot on her trophy cabinet, but not the Champions League solo title this time around. 2 left, 1 series left.
for the next competition series,
This is going to be, well, I say it's going to be tight. You never quite know, do you? With 5 shots to go, those two can relax a little bit. Nepechal looks very down it hill, doesn't he, in terms of that doleful look. 2 left. Will we have a shoot-off? We've had a couple in our semi-finals. That clock less than 4 minutes, but plenty of time for these athletes. Penny starts well. He'll have a hit. Dustad always shooting, well, last second of the 2 that are left, that's for sure. It's really interesting how their routines are so different, but they'll be ignoring each other, just looking at that tiny target, millimetres away. Remember, 10.3 or higher now at the bullseye, which is just a millimetre or so, is a 10.9, so it's a pretty high standard to keep getting those hits. Very often in other disciplines with other formats, you would say anything above a 10, keep hitting above a 10, you'll be fine. But this is a very different way of performing your sport. And that's a miss. That's a miss. And so Dustad on the back foot. There we go. There's the red. Took its time, but he got there eventually. Three shots left to decide this Champions League solo event. It's a miss from Penny. You can see by the reaction whether Dustad is aware of that. I think she's already in a setup. Whether it's helpful to look down at the monitor they have is another matter. Yeah, that's a hit. So we're back on parity. It'll be, once we get that green, there you go, 18 apiece with 2 to go. That hum has increased around this arena. A real buzz amongst those who are watching here. That's a good hit from Penny. He'll go into a 19 shot. An advantage, unless Dustad nails this one, and she does. So then, one last shot. Possibly, Mayodo shoot off, who knows? This is real tension here, and how do you deal with it? They'll know what the situation is. It's all about keeping that heart rate down, keeping yourself calm. It's a miss from Penny. You could see just how he felt about that. It's all down to Dustad here. Started poorly, but she's been consistent all the way through. A couple of 5s. This to take the title. And she does it. And she does it. By just one shot. It is the Norwegian who takes the Champions League title for the solo competition. It's gone the way of the lineup from left to right. Dustad takes it. The gold and that cash prize as well for the Norwegian. Well done. That last shot drama. It went her way. Started poorly, had a 3 then, and then the previous series of 3 as well, but she held her nerve. Got 4 in the last series, and it was enough. Well done also to Julia Petrowska, who takes 3rd. Isham Penny, wow, what might have been for the Hungarian. He'll take 2nd and the silver, but our champion in the Champions League in the solo competition, it is Norway's Jeanette Dustad. Well done to her. What an exciting final that was. Last shot decider. She can relax until qualification gets underway early tomorrow for, of course, Saturday's team competition. Now the debrief can happen. So that's our top three, our podium. Jeanette Dustad takes the gold, Istvan Penny with the silver, and Julia Pietrowska takes third place. But it's all about first place in the Champions League, and that's the woman who takes it. Coach didn't have to do too much, stood back at the only timeout we had, didn't get involved. So that is excellent work, and that'll set her up nicely for the team competition with Mari Lushveth, who just missed out to Pietrowska on a final place here in the solo competition. So we're all done. We will take a break, and remember that the pistol competition, the air pistol solo competition, is coming up. But congratulations to our champion in the air rifle, Jeanette Dustad of Norway.